Here are the 9 more features I want in Fall Guys. Number 1. Map Creator. A map creator will be the penultimate feature, and if done correctly, it could increase Fall Guys' player retention drastically. The problem Mediatonic is facing is that there's a high demand for new maps, but not enough supply. A map creator could resolve that issue easily. A map creator would allow Fall Guys to have a high replay value. I could see people playing Fall Guys just for the fan-created maps. There is a third-party map creator called Fall Factory, created by FG Pancake, but a first-party map creator would help Fall Guys survive in the long term. Number 2. Shop discounts. Discounts would only be in the items in the regular shop and not in the featured shop, and would only apply to items that cost over 7,000 kudos. I've thought about buying a cosmetic, but I'm drawn off by how much it costs. For players who are strapped for cash, this could be a great feature. They could make shop discounts extremely rare, so players wouldn't get it every time and will be more likely to buy something. However, another way they could go about this is if a player completes 10 to 30 daily challenges in a row, they can get a coupon in their locker, which would allow them to buy a high-priced item for a small discount. Think 10 to 20% discount. Shop discounts would be a great way to encourage players to complete the daily challenges. Number 3. Respin the store. While on the topic of the store, allowing players to respin or change what cosmetics spawn in the regular store will be such a great quality of life improvement. If you get items you don't care about, you can just respin and hope you get something better. Mediatonic could limit this to once a week or once every other week to limit the amount of times a person can respin their regular store. Number 4. Automatically kicking AFK players. Goodness gracious, this should have been a feature since the game's inception. The amount of times I get an AFK player as a teammate is infuriating. Why doesn't the game automatically kick out players who haven't moved in a certain amount of time? Other multiplayer based games have this feature, why not Fall Guys? Also, while we're talking about reporting something, can we please report people specifically for time wasting? There is no category for time wasting, and I can't report them for griefing. They are griefing, but they're not griefing at the same time. Just please give us a time wasting option in the report menu. Thank you. Number 5. Emote audio slider. Please, for all the love of things good in this world, please give us a separate audio slider that mutes emotes. I know emotes are part of the Fall Guys culture, but the amount of times I've heard people spam cancel emotes just to annoy others is crazy. You could mute the audio effects, but that would mute every single effect, and I don't want that. A separate audio slider for emotes would be an incredible quality of life change. Please add this. Number 6. Net debug setting. In Fortnite, the net debug setting allows players to see in real time what their packet loss, ping, download, and upload speed are. Being able to know what you ping is incredibly important in an online-based game. If your ping is constantly changing, then you know your game might kick you out due to an unstable connection, and now you know it could be because of your ping or packet loss, so you can either change servers or reset your router. They could make this something you have to go deep into the settings to enable. Also, please make it so we can change which corner the information appears in too. Number 7. FPS counter. To complement the last feature, a built-in FPS counter would be incredible. This would be especially helpful for console players. Number 8. Stat tracker. Being able to track the maps you've played, qualifications, how fast you've qualified, how many wins you got would be stupidly useful. On PC, there's an open source tracker called Fall Guys Stats, and that tracks all the things I mentioned and way more. The tracker gets all that information from the in-game log files, so Mediatonic already tracks all of that information. This is something I know console players and the general public would love to have. With this, console players won't have to make manual spreadsheets and track it every time. Number 9. Change default lobby song. Depending on what season you're in, that season's version of Everybody Falls will be playing. But what if I want to listen to season 4's version of Everybody Falls? This is a feature that I want straight ripped out of Rocket League and into Fall Guys so badly. I would love to be able to change what version of Everybody Falls I'm listening to while I'm in the locker finding my next combo, for example. You could take this a step further and have a whole menu dedicated to listening to various different soundtracks that Fall Guys have to offer, kind of like in Mario 3D All-Stars. Comment below, what is a feature that you want in Fall Guys? Subscribe.